Good morning and welcome to another short devotional for Morristown Baptist Church and also Black Rock Baptist Church. Romans chapter 4 verse 16 is our focus verse, and we're talking a little more about God's saving grace. God doesn't play favorites. Regardless of your status or how many sins you've committed, it doesn't matter whether you're a religious person or a formerly religious person, or if you have any religious background at all. Romans chapter 4 verse 16 says the promise is not only for those who live under the law of Moses, but for anyone who lives with faith like that of Abraham. Who are these people who are under the law of Moses? Well, they're the Jewish people. They were given the ways of God before anyone else. Have you ever thought about why the Jews were called God's chosen people? God doesn't love them more than he loves the rest of us. No, they were chosen for a purpose. And part of that purpose was to spread the message that there is one true God. They were kind of like missionaries to the rest of us. Now, God has taken that task and he's also given it to the church, which includes everybody who puts their faith in Christ, regardless of their background. God says his salvation is available to anyone who opens up their heart in faith. Romans 10:13 says everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. There's no quotas in heaven. It doesn't say only the really good people will be saved if they call on the name of the Lord, or only the really religious people, or the really smart people. Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. The sad thing is that even though many people know that God offers his gift of grace, they still try to work their way into heaven. They think that something in their lives makes them good enough so they don't need to receive God's gift of salvation through Christ. They can work their way there. You may have done some really amazing things in life, but if you think you're going to work your way into heaven, forget it. The only way we get into heaven is by receiving God's free gift of grace, which is available to every person. God bless. Have a wonderful day. And until we meet again, let's continue to exchange prayers daily.